This guy just messaged me in all caps. Dude, are you on the real team oGk? Is there another oGk team that thought so.
What's up? We about ready to do this next game? Now you can call Ant-Man a ginger, JoJo. The stream's not up.
Ginger, bitch.
JoJo was all cussing and shit when the stream was going. Is it? Oh shit, well now everybody knows you're a ginger bitch. It's out of love. Out of love.
Of course. He needs more starports earlier, at least. I mean, maybe factories, I can see a little bit. But.
He might know better than I do. I don't know, honestly, with Terran.
Like, aside from the casters? I think so. Yeah, they're making it on Ohana, so. Yeah, where's Schnitzel? It shows
Wait,
it shows
the Zerg player picked Ohana?
Yep.
What? That's Corey's map. What a fool! Huh. I don't know. Can I come?
Oh, I'm here. That's really odd. It's letting me join. Alright, join on me then.
I can suggest you if you'd like. Oh, there you go. Why is Matt joining? What the hell? No, not you. If anybody's ref, me.
No, make Matt ref.
I'm the ref. I'm the best.
Hey guys. I can picture it.
Game number 2 between, or is the stream on? Alright, just checking. Number 2 between oGk Schnitzel versus Cheeseburger is it's still 1, Cheeseburger 0. This is a best of 3. We are playing on WCS Ohana. So actually this map was chosen by Cheeseburger also, which is huge. I really don't see why a Zerg player would choose this map against Terran. Maybe he knows something that I don't.
Perhaps. I guess we'll
really
see.
Pressure. Yeah. But in the top left-hand corner, we have our red Zerg player, Cheeseburger. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have our blue Terran player, oGk Schnitzel.
Yep.
And, yeah.
So I'm definitely expecting some sort of all-in or cheese from the Zerg player. I mean, Schnitzel just beat him in, like, the most macro game possible, so.
Definitely.
But, I mean, he might surprise us.
Yeah. It really comes down to those big engagements when it gets down to that point. I guess it comes down to an engagement in pretty much all the situations. But
Yep.
if you get really far ahead on the macro mode, in a way you can just throw armies away, in a sense.
Yep.
But that's a whole nother gameplay too.
And that's basically what Schnitzel did until he got to his like massive late game air army. He just kind of threw away his mech armies, but traded well enough that he still came out on top because he put the Zerg player so far behind economically, only having like 60 drones.
I watched that Zerg player do the Overlord at 10 again with the extractor trick. So I'm guessing he does that on purpose. I'm guessing maybe he thinks that style play is still in. That's just him. I don't know. Unless he messed up 2 times in a row. I mean, I really don't know how to call that.
Yeah, I doubt that. He probably does it on purpose.
Yeah, it's weird. It's an older style of play. I used to do it myself, but I don't see the point in it anymore.
Mm.
Just non-stop building drones and spinning your larva. Never want to ever have 3. Let on any. I want to try to just spin. But yeah, we do see a hatch opener from our Zerg player, and we do actually see something a little different from our Terran player, which is a barracks first.
Yep, along with the gas.
Along with a gas, you are right. So maybe a little 1-1-1 pressure, some cloak banshee.
Yep,
But that's only 1 gas. I really can't say now. I don't know.
Mm.
Schnitzel might go 2 factory opener or something crazy and jump into a macro game after that with some Hellion pressure. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a big bio push early, but
I
we'll
haven't
see.
seen Schnitzel play bio in so long. It'd be great.
Yeah, it would be fantastic.
He's gonna. I wonder what his plans are. Cause he is floating a little bit of money. He's probably gonna throw down a CC right here.
Yeah,
I would
probably.
assume. Nope, there's
Oh,
the factory. Alright,
factory.
yeah, it's the gas. Alright, yeah, duh.
Yep, so it'll be a 1-1-1. I'm assuming. Although
Might be a 1-2 though. I really feel like a 1-2. I don't know why. I just really see a 1-2.
Ooh, and I think you might be right. We do see the reactor coming down on the barracks. So 1-2 is definitely possible.
And he's gonna float some minerals though. He might just throw down a CC right now.
Hmm.
I don't know. You never know. Like I don't know what he's doing. He's up to something, but he's got the money for a little bit of everything. He built a CC right now, which he probably should because now he's really getting out of hand floating it. I don't know what his plans are. He's definitely going to go straight to Hellions, so he's going to lift off and put the reactor on the factory, start building Hellions, and then from there, I don't know.
Yeah, but it could just be a reactor Hellion expand.
He's got the gas to build another factory. And the command center, if he finally gets there, it is. Finally. What's our Zerg player up to? Anyways, he's still droning pretty hard. He's throwing down 2 gas now. His first 2 gas. His queens are injecting pretty well. No thirds yet, but he's floating the minerals for it also.
Yeah, for sure. It's always good to see Queens injecting well, at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, he did block himself right now for a little bit, but that's soon to pass. So probably just drone up a lot more as soon as those pop. There's the Overlord. Yeah, he's gonna drone up a little more now. Roach Warren gets thrown down, so he might do some 2-base pressure here for sure. Hellions move out across to the third of the Zerg. They're gonna see that there's no hatch there. Honestly, if he keeps up stacking those other 2 Hellions straight across the map, he can go straight into the main base and kill a lot of drones right away.
Yep, he might actually be really disappointed at the lack of a third base there, because it looks like he is going for the Marauder Hellion push, which is very, very effective against Zerg.
Definitely used the starting stem. Still droning up, doing some creep spread. Roach 1's going to finish up for a Zerg player. Oh, 4 he's going to start massing some Roaches now. Maybe just for defense, but he might look to pressure here also. Still no Evo chambers for upgrade. Oh, right as I say that, he throws down 2. He's going to... Actually, yeah, he might even go to look to do some pressure here. He's building a wall, so he might just go pressure and have the wall for defense, for no big run buys while he's gone. But no third for sure, so he's going to be defended quite well for this 2 base versus 2 base. If it is going to be an all-in play. Marauder, Hellion all-in.
Yeah, if this was defensive, he played it really well.
Starport's going down right now for our Terran player.
Well,
this might turn into a late game.
Yeah, I'm very confused at this point, actually, with the Starport.
Yeah. Some different builds. Maybe they're trying to read each other, and they're both having mixed emotions, I guess. Mixed thoughts about what to do. Because he sees lots of Roaches now, so Hellion Marauder is, countered against, Roach, Queen. He's got defense, stack defense. There's really nothing Marauder Hellion's going to be able to do. Too effective.
Yeah, at this point, I really think one of them just needs to take another base and kind of just macro up out of this.
Schnitzel supply blocked himself for a while now, too, and he's still waiting on those to finish up. And that's a crucial point because he's at 54 supply, which is huge. That's hurting him big time. There's the third hatch for our Zerg player getting thrown down right now. Hellions, I think, just missed that drone as they were trying to dodge the Roaches. But we do see plus 1/1 ranged attack for our Zerg player. He's going to have armor plus 1 and ranged 1 as he breaks down finishes off those rocks at the third to the natural. Creep spread's going pretty well for him. Pretty good play so far for our Zerg player.
Yeah, very good read on what Schnitzel was doing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was doing that offensively or defensively, but either way, he chose not to push out.
Yeah. And his layers finished it up too, so we're going to see what tech path. He instantly starts the Roach speed. Let's see if he goes Infestation Pit, maybe Aspire, I don't know. Maybe he just might stay where he is and try to pump out 2-2, do some kind of crazy all-in. No, not all-in, but...
Yeah, heavy pressure.
Yeah. Start trading armies, throwing some waves at him.
Yep, and in last game he clearly showed that he does like Roaches, so...
Yeah.
So we actually see Corey pushing out on the map with his...
He's got a nice force with the medevac. It's all really about the medevac energy, I really feel, because there's a lot of Roaches, but with the stem, and they can just get healed up for using stem, it's kind of like, whoa, they can shoot through some forces and not pay for it.
I'm gonna take out all these Roaches and actually could potentially kill the third.
He really needed to stick with some Ling, Banling, or he even needed to start some Infestors play. That's why he kind of tech so heavy like that.
Yeah, but I think Schnitzel will choose to go with the bio transition because he is building double.
Schnitzel can lay down a lot of pressure right now. He might have a timing on the game where he can kill some queens and force the Zerg to build mass waves of Roaches.
Yep, I think the transfuses will be too much though, and he'll be forced to get out of there. Yep.
He actually didn't take as much damage as I was thinking. He cleaned that up, handled that pretty well, and there's actually not that all much of a force back at home for our Terran player, as each third's kind of way behind, and his 1-1 is now starting as the Zerg player has his 2-2 started, and still he can mass drones now and Roaches at the same time as he starts a Banling nest with some more gas, some more extractors to back it.
Yep, and I think Zerg's definitely ahead right now, at least by a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he's sitting in definitely even though he's got the wrong composition, I feel like against what he's facing, he still can, with his macro game is so far ahead at this point. I think he can afford to do that. He's got the upgrades and can just match drone with, and I don't know, there's nothing the Terran player can do. I'd like to see some drops or something maybe from Schnitzel. Try to
for sure
work his way back in this split drop.
Yeah, there's only 2 queens in the main. That's all there is for defense in the main, other than a spore crawler. So if he dropped in the main with 2 medevacs, I think it could do some massive damage.
Right, and then drop the third one right at the third base or something would be, at the same time would be so effective.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think that's one thing Schnitzel's used to mech, so he's not used to being as proactive with his units all the time.
Yeah, I just love to see split one. Like, it's so hard to deal with split drop play. Like, if you're not paying attention, and a couple seconds can cost you a whole mineral line, which is huge. Blow on a hatchery or something.
It's absolutely massive. It's really odd. He didn't choose to go and snipe that 4th base. I'm not sure if he didn't know it was there, or
This is kind of a +1-1 timing, but at the same time, 2-2's going to finish up not too long behind this. That choke point is real good, though, for the Terran player for Schnitzel, but his army's not fighting. He's seen the banling and kind of panicked. He felt like he needed to back off so he could split it.
Yep.
But at the same time, the banling's backed off and it kind of...
Yeah, this push is really good though, because he's hitting that window right before Zerg did hit his 2-2.
Medevacs are doing work. The queens were trying to target down the medevac, but just not enough.
Yep.
There was a lot of blood spilt for both players, but mainly the Zerg.
Yep, sir.
Zerg lost a lot more, I feel like.
Yeah, I could trade for the Terran player, but it won't go any further than this at this point with 18 roaches on the field and 2-2 finishing.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely still not behind by any means. He's got plenty of resources on top of it. He might be, having to sit a little defensively, but there's really not much Schnitzel can do.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him try to do a Doom drop right now with just everything. He's going to drop one, actually. He picked one up. He's good.
Yep.
Got a Helican stuff in it.
I don't know how he doesn't know about the 4th base though. He should. I would be killing that right now. I mean, he saw the roaches come down from the 4th, so I can't imagine that he wouldn't notice it was there.
I really feel like Corey's third, just like, look, there's no saturation like really whatsoever on him. he really needs to get some saturation on that third. In a way, he's playing like just sending waves of all-in play. Like, it's not extreme all-in, but he's really struggling to back this. Like, you know what I mean? He's been on the other side of the map this whole game almost. It's really heavy pressure. That's for sure.
That's good as a Terran player, but you have to be droning up behind him. I mean, building a piece, but yeah.
He is taking a 4th though. I guess I didn't notice that at the time. Where's the 4th? Where did he get it in built at? Alright, it's at his natural.
Yeah, and its SCV count isn't too bad.
Also cheeseburger.
Yep.
So I guess it's still kind of forced.
Well, I did notice a really late infestation pit from Zerg player at the 17-minute mark.
He's floating so many resources and he's building all these hatches. He's kind of way behind on his tech. He's building mass ling with no ling speed even. He's starting melee attack. This is so wrong. Maybe he's gonna just morph him into banlings or something. Might be.
Yeah, we can only hope so.
Yep.
But yep, he does pick up on this 4th base, and the Terran player I think should snipe this off at least.
Oh, that's huge. Like, that's all the mining pretty much. I mean, he has his third, and I think his naturals pretty much work with his main. Oh, but the engagement, he really should just pick up everything.
Yeah, he should pick up right now. Yep.
Yeah. Way smart. Get out of there. Why not?
Yeah, a little late on the pickup,
what you
but
need to do and just try to play defense at this point. You can't win that engagement.
exactly. And right now, if he's defensive, he should be completely fine if he can hold off.
He really needs to try to just catch up on upgrades, and in a way, he is doing it. His 2-2s, it's almost there. I don't know if it's going to be done in time though for this huge road army, which is marching across the map. And knocks are still up for Schnitzel, so he's going to have to go all the way. That third's going to get wrecked on right now, and that's all the income for Schnitzel. Oh!
Cool. Really good from Zerg player, and I don't know what he's supposed to do with this.
Yeah. Looks like Cheeseburger might be going to take this game right now. Yeah.
Oh, he's running up into the planetary, though, which is a really bad choice.
Yeah, if he was to pull SCVs and repair it, otherwise there's no, it doesn't even matter yet. It's not going to be in time.
Yeah, oh, actually. Yeah,
there's no way. There's just no way. Although there's way too many hatches, they're just going to be constant attack. Speed finally finished up in the 20 minutes in. Link speed's finishing up, but I guess at the same time he didn't need it. He said he liked the roaches.
Yep.
He first loves roach. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. Roaches are good.
Yeah, which is definitely a good unit, especially when they were one supply back in the day.
Definitely.
Yep. So it looks like the third player will take this game.
Yeah. I feel like Corey just did some different styles, especially from the very beginning. All game long. Just different.
Yep. Tried to throw the third player off. Didn't work all that well though.
Yeah. He stuck kind of just with what he knew, which was really smart, which roaches.
Yep.
Why not?
Exactly. And I mean, it really showed how the Terran player really didn't know this style as well, with between the supply blocks and kind of just throwing away some armies and stuff.
Yeah.
Which showed that he's really familiar with the mech play.
Hey, man, you want to